Hi everybody and welcome back to NFL Projectatron, the prediction site with a difference. We are in week 17 and it is all on the line in the NFC North. The Green Bay Packers are playing host in Lambeau Field to division rivals the Detroit Lions. Winner takes all. Winner goes through with a nice tasty little game for the postseason. Rory, how do you see this going?
At Lambeau Field, it's just hard not to be incredibly biased already towards the Packers. They've been undefeated there this season. They're like all the teams who've got at least 10 wins so far. They're undefeated at home, except for the Cowboys. Poor Cowboys. But the Lions have really kind of got their mojo back at the moment. They're still a very low-scoring team. I mean, the way they've been winning is they've been going behind early in games. Then the defense has figured out what the offense is going to do, shut them down. This season, teams against the Lions in the second half of games have scored an average of 3.3 points. In the second half. That's incredible. Can you stop Aaron Rodgers like that? Well, Buffalo did it, so why not? We've seen a few games, and the Patriots did it as well against the Packers. Let's not forget where the Packers scored all except 3 points in the first half. Yeah. So it is possible, and Detroit do have the best defense in the league. There's no question about that. So it's just a question now of whether Matt Stafford can beat this Packers secondary. I think yes, he can. I absolutely think yes, he can. That said, I think that Aaron Rodgers has enough wherewithal and ability and technology, as Nate Burleson likes to say, to get it done when it needs to happen. This is the battle for the NFC North. It's come down to this. Whoever wins takes it all. And the division is in both of these teams' hands. And when push comes to shove, I have to go with Aaron Rodgers. I can't go anywhere else. So this is going to be a Green Bay win for me. It will be tight. It will be low scoring. You might even see both teams get under 20 points. But the Packers are going to do it at Lambeau.
Okay, I am going against you. I think that this is going to be a Lions win. Here's why. Every team that Aaron Rodgers has struggled against, and I mean him struggling, regardless of whether the team won or lost, has had a terrifying defensive front. It was the Seahawks in week 1. It was the Jets in week 2. It was the Bills just a couple of weeks ago. It was the Lions earlier on in the season. Rodgers, the offensive line, which, granted, it has been makeshift. I mean, they've been struggling an awful lot early in the season with injuries and with replacements and with rookie centers. They've done a pretty good job. But a pretty good job only gets you so far against some of the best defensive fronts in football. And right now, the Lions have the best defensive front in football. That's exactly it. They are going to get to Rodgers. They are going to get to him often, and they are going to push him left, right, and center. If anyone's going to be great at making plays, that's going to be Rodgers on scramble, running about the place, trying to keep plays alive. But there's only so much you can do, and there's only so often you can do that, especially in the frigid cold in Lambeau. It's way easier for defensive guys to run 3-4 yards forward than it is for Rodgers to run 12-15 yards sideways. So I think that what's going to happen is, you're right, definitely a low-scoring game. All Stafford has to do is do what Stafford's been doing his entire career. Throw a couple of balls high and let Megatron do what Megatron does. They have the advantage now of having a true number 2 in Golden Tate as a viable check down and as a distraction.
Sorry, could you imagine Golden Tate getting the winning touchdown in this game against the Packers?
I can.
Be ridiculous.
That's the thing. I really can. Stafford, for the first time in a long time, has options. He has a pretty healthy backfield for the first time in a long time. This is a large part of why they've been able to lean more on the defense recently, because the defense doesn't have to stay on the field as long anymore. They can actually keep drives going. I think the Lions are going to do this, and I think they're going to do it, like you say, low scoring, probably a touchdown in it, but I think it's going to be the Lions who take it.
Okay.
What about Projectatron?
Projectatron agrees with you, but it thinks that the Lions are going to take a substantial lead late on in the game, where they're going to take a lead with balls to Golden Tate, complete disaster from all the Packers linebackers running into one another and letting Tate just run into the end zone 50 yards for a 55-yard touchdown. And Calvin Johnson as well, obviously, is going to be catching a touchdown here. The Lions are going to go 26 points ahead.
Wow.
Now, Aaron Rodgers is going to come back. He's going to throw the ball twice deep, and he's going to get it to Randall Cobb and, of course, Jordy Nelson. But when push comes to shove and they realize that Aaron Rodgers is not going to be able to do it again, what does McCarthy do? He pulls him out and puts in, are you ready for Flynn Sanity? Because you're going to get Flynn Sanity. Matt Flynn comes in and throws One incompletion, and the game is over. Lions win 26-10. Sorry, 26-14. Take the victory over the Packers, and they take the NFC North title.
I really hope that the Lions go up, and then with 2 minutes left, they just go, right, well, I mean, we can't lean on Rodgers. We better keep him healthy for the postseason. Let's throw in Manny Boy.
Well, Matt Flynn did all right. Well, when he played the Lions 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I don't see why. Can't do it again. He still has the Green Bay Packers distance throwing record.
Good God.
Against the Lions.
Good God. Okay, so there you have our predictions. Projectatron and I agree that it's going to be a Lions win in Lambeau. Rory is sticking with the home team and Aaron Rodgers to take it and give the Green Bay Packers the NFC North. Those are our predictions. Don't forget to join us for our Premier League projections. We hope you're having a fantastic festive season, and we will see you for the playoffs. Until then, enjoy the football.